Hello,
Hello?
babies.
Hello?
Oh, hold on. Why is the chat over there? That's not where that should be.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on, hold
Hold
on,
on. Hang
hold the
on.
fuck
What
up.
are you guys even doing over there?
There we go. Mm,
Hmm?
I'm just futzing.
You love to futz.
I'm a real futzer.
It's one of your favorite hobbies.
There we go. I'm gonna put in the Discord that we're
Oh, do you
here.
want me to do that?
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, it's the Rude Detectives.
It's me, the one of the regular rude detectives.
Yeah,
I'm always here.
you're usually here,
Uh-huh.
lurking silently
Uh-huh.
in the background.
Silently and extremely rudely.
Oh yeah, that you're really providing most of the rude. Ruby is here. Hello, Ruby.
Hi, Ruby.
We're a sleepy household today.
We're the sleepy guys.
We're kind of the sleepy guys instead of the rude guys.
Could
But maybe
be
we'll
both.
be belligerent,
Yeah.
which is akin to rudeness.
Sleepy belligerent. It's a time honored tradition.
Yeah. Nat is here. Hello, Nat.
Hello.
Do you want to give people because you have played this game and I have not.
I have played this game. It is a text based, like, narrative deduction-y game in the Obra Dinn Golden Idol sort of lineage about many years ago something happened in a house full of rich fuckos and all those rich fuckos died and we gotta figure out why.
Oh my god. Okay, and it wasn't us?
We gotta figure that out.
Okay. Let us know if sound is okay because there's two of us on one microphone, so if we need more sensitivity or less, let us know. There is not game sound. This is so you will just be hearing us.
It's just us this time.
It's just us this time. Oh, quiet. Okay. We'll bump the gain a little bit. Let's see if this is better. And if it's not,
Then we'll die.
yep. Okay. I'm gonna pull up a thing too.
A thing.
The thing, not just
Oh.
anything. The thing.
Like the one that we're playing.
Yeah. Oh, Juliet is here, and Juliet has played this game. Fun. So we have multiple hint options if we need them.
Yeah, I played this in like an afternoon of hyperfixation, so my hints may or may not be reliable, but we'll see.
I love that when a game grabs you and is like, fuck everything else that you thought you had to do today. Actually, it's just this. I'm going to bring it up and full screen it, and then I think it is just going to start, so we'll get right the hell in there.
Let's do it.
This game is by William Ross. On Sunday, the 7th of March, 1936, a group of locals walked the long and muddy track to Galley House. As far as any of them were aware, the house had been empty for decades. What brought them there that day remains unclear. The first thing they saw as they arrived was the body of a man in his early 40s lying face down outside the front door. The blood was still dripping down the steps. After no one responded to their knocks, the decision was made to break in. More bodies were found as they searched. All had died recently. However, with the exception of a couple of the most recent corpses, the causes of death could not be identified. The authorities were called, and since then, very little information has been released. Only one of the victims has ever been publicly identified. The press made the most of the accounts of the locals, but with very little to go on, the tale of Galley House was slowly forgotten. No one alive knows what happened that day, and it seems unlikely that no one ever will. Except us. A Puzzle Mystery by William Roos.
Roos?
Type help. Oh, we got some stuff going on? Okay.
Okay. This is the game.
Ruby says, incredible density of passive voice here. Welcome, username 2. To view your messages, type inbox. To view your stored files, type list. To change the system language, type language. To view your saved sessions, type save. An autosave feature is in place. Saving to disk is also strongly recommended. Well, let's look at our message. You have one message. Click to read. Brief. Oh, from Alan Thomas. Subject, brief. You're currently in possession of the computer our agent was using at the time of his death. This is the only source of information we have as to what happened that day. Our records don't identify him by name, only as an outsider hired during the horror days to work on the case. I don't remember much from back then, but suffice to say it was a waking nightmare for everyone involved. We were desperate for a solution. And then, one day, it all stopped. I was much more junior then, so I wasn't kept in the loop, unfortunately. All I know is that there was a concerted effort to never mention the case again. This computer was locked away, and we were given strict instructions as to when it could be examined. They also detailed a list of names prohibited from ever learning its contents, myself included. That's where you come in. I'm sure it can't be that dangerous, whatever's written in there. The thing is, if we don't know why the death stopped, then we can't be certain that they won't start up again. So I've moved the examination date forward a little. It can't hurt to be prepared. I'll admit, though, even with access to the old database, I've still managed to glean embarrassingly little about this case. Only one man really knew what was going on, and his hard drive is now in your hands. All you need to do is work out what he did that solved the case. I don't know what else you might find, but it goes without saying that you're to disregard any potentially sensitive information. These are the only file names we've been able to recover. I suggest you start there. Don't ask me what the file names mean. If you can't figure that out yourself, then I'm sure the rest will follow. The last one's a bit corrupted, but you may be able to fill in the gaps. Best of luck, A.T. Okay. We'll be able to come back to this, so I don't need to write these down.
Yes.
Okay, great. Great start. List, change the system, view your save.
Yeah,
just
actual saves.
Great. Okay, let's get in there. Stored files, readme. Most of the audio is pretty low quality, but I've tried my best with what you've given me. To access a file, just type the file name, e.g. 26-n-1, into the box at the top. Hopefully you can read my handwriting. Already, I think you were right about your suspicions. We were lucky to find this case, and even luckier, they kept the bodies. Damn. Okay. Let's see. I'm curious to see if this example is, in fact, a file.
Let's find out.
Oh. New file retrieved. Added to file list. There's a loud thud, then silence. The audio keeps going, though, for an upsettingly long time. Nonetheless, nothing more of interest can be heard. There are no more footsteps, no more whispers, no more dramatic weather events, just a quiet wind. When you've finished looking over everything, let me know what you think. Edit. Looking back at all the deaths, it's clear there's one that doesn't quite fit the pattern. Why? Edit. My theory was correct. I've added one more scene that should complete the chain of events. Okay, ominous start.
It's probably fine.
Actually, wait, it was message inbox.
You can also type help again to get
back to that top menu.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's start here. 01 dash Q dash 1 dash 11. File retrieved, added to file list. The rain is louder outside, making it tricky to hear what they're saying.
Blast! The damn thing's stuck. Can you push harder?
An engine whirs to life. There's a few seconds of chaos. It won't do. It just won't. We're not moving, sir, and I can't help it.
Yes, I see.
We'll come back tomorrow, sir, when it's light outside.
Blast the damn thing. Blast this weather. Sorry, you work for Rupert, do you?
For as long as I can remember, sir.
Well, I hope he knows what a foul situation he's put me in.
There's a loud thunderclap overhead. It's the same one you can hear in the other scenes. You'll follow me now, won't you, sir? The house is not far from here. Just mind your step.
Thanks. Oh, bloody devil. I shouldn't have worn these shoes.
I must ask, sir, are you a friend of the Galleys?
Never heard of them. Do you know why I've been invited here?
I can't say I do, sir, but we do have a number of other guests with us this evening. I'm sure it'll be a night to remember.
It's strange. I received an invitation earlier this week. I have no idea who from, but for whatever reason, I decided to come anyway. It's only just dawning on me how mad of an idea this actually is.
Note, they found the invitation when they searched the body. I've put a copy under 00 invitation. Not mad at all, sir. It's a privilege to be a guest at Galley House. And if there's anything you need, sir, let me know.
Is this it, then?
Yes, sir. At the top of those steps is the entrance to the house. Please knock, and Mr. Galley should answer the door. Person 11 hurries off, and person 1 climbs the steps and then knocks. You know what I didn't grab was a notebook to write down my little notes.
That's a good thing to have. There's also gonna be some in-game note system that unlocks. But
oh, sick. Okay. So we have person 1 who's an invited guest. We have person 11 who works for the Galley House. There's another person named Rupert. Okay, there was a file name mentioned in here, which I do want to... Okay,
yes.
00 invitation. But I also am just curious if we can extrapolate more file names from what we have. So we have 01QU-1-11. Can we do 1, 2? No.
No.
Okay. Well, let's go look at the invitation then, I guess. Oh, is this case sensitive, I wonder? I'm just gonna...
I don't think it is.
No. Okay. File new file retrieved. Added to file list. My dear friend, I'm sorry to hear about you and Claire. I always thought you two seemed perfect for each other, but I've never been a good judge of these things, I suppose. Why don't you come to Galley House this Saturday evening? I'm having a small gathering for my birthday, and you'd be more than welcome to stay the night with us. I could introduce you to my family. None of us have your talent, of course, but I have recently acquired something to keep you interested, if you decide to come. It's not perfect, but sometimes when you close your eyes, it's like someone else is in the house. I'll make sure to have it running by the time you arrive. Don't be fooled. There are no ghosts in Galley House. Rupert Galley. Great. Okay, great.
Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled. Nothing... I'm being asked a lot of questions already answered by my "There are no ghosts in Galley House" shirt. Okay, let's go back to our file list. Okay, so that was this first one.
Yeah. I believe you can copy paste from when you have a list like that.
That's not very much fun.
Okay. It is better with the clicky clacky.
Yeah, with the mechanical keyboard. New file retrieved. Added to file list. The door opens.
Who the hell are you?
And this is person number 10, who I don't think we've seen yet. Note, she sounds like the whiskey is catching up with her.
I'm sorry, is Mr. Galley there? He's somewhere. Ugh, I feel sick. Excuse me? Just wait here. Oh God, where's Thornton?
The door closes. There's a pause, and then it opens again. Hello? What do you want?
Hello, I am looking for Mr. Galley.
That would be me.
Fantastic. I'm so sorry. My car got stuck in the mud just down on Quail Lane, so I'm a bit later than...
You haven't told me why you're here.
Why I'm here? You sent me an invitation. I brought it with me.
You've got the wrong person. I've never seen you before in my life.
I swear, you're Rupert Galley, right? It seemed like you had something to show me?
Eddie, what's going on? Who is this? I'm in the middle of talking to him, Vic.
Sorry, is there a Rupert Galley here? The invitation said...
There's a thud on the floor nearby.
Bloody devil, where did that come from?
Ignore it. I've lived in Galley House all my life, and I've never heard of a Rupert Galley, so I'm afraid you've got the wrong place. Goodbye.
Wait, please.
Eddie, look at the weather out there. You can't let him out in that. Vic, we've got enough guests as it is. I'm sure we could accommodate one more, couldn't we? Come inside, please, before your toes fall off.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind.
Everyone else is in the living room. I'm sure someone here will know what's going on. It looks like the doll broke in the fall. Oh, I'm so sorry, Eddie. Please try and calm your sister down, Vic, or she'll end up killing someone. The door closes. Oh, okay. So, we have Eddie, we have Vic.
And there was another person we were talking to in the beginning.
Yeah, Eddie lives in Galley House.
Mm-hmm.
Vic's sister is also here. Okay. And Rupert Galley is maybe not who we think. Interesting. Okay. I'm a little nervous that, like, mere minutes and we're already, like, almost out of the files that they have given us.
Well, we'll figure it out, won't we?
Maybe. New file retrieved. Added to the file list. 4 more people enter the living room.
There you are. Is Eve with you?
No, we brought someone else, though.
Hello, I'm dreadfully sorry. Is there somewhere to hang my coat?
Who is this man? Apparently his car got stuck in the mud on Quail Lane. I told him he could stay here while the weather improves.
Is everything all right?
It's fine. I'll tell you later. He's brought a bottle of wine with him. Note, I'd assume this is the same bottle that you can hear smash in the 04 scenes.
Well, I should hope you weren't counting on our hospitality. Well, actually, my name's John Hobbs. I actually received an invitation to come here from a man called Rupert Galley. Has anyone heard of him?
Note, if you dislike my numbering system, then you can try typing name one something or just name to see which ones you've entered.
So, to replace the numbers.
I see.
If you type name one.
I see, okay. So, for instance, let's do that right now with name one John Hobbs.
Yeah.
And we'll name 6 Eddie.
Name another.
7 Vic.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's very helpful. That's great. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going from there. Juliet says, sadly, yeah, those files are the only ones in the whole game. That's the whole thing.
We're almost done.
It'll be a short stream, but that's okay.
I swear Never mind.
No one lives here by that name, I'm afraid.
Then I'm ever so sorry. There's evidently been some sort of mistake.
Don't worry about it. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need. Let me introduce you. This is Victoria, Helen, Tony, Eddie, and Damien. We're having a small gathering here this evening.
Did you have anything planned, Martha? Because we shouldn't really start until my daughter arrives.
I don't think she'll be coming by anytime soon.
Excuse me? Does anyone know where Annie is?
Oh my god, this is all... It's a big... You've tricked me into who's on second.
Was I doing 4?
I think you were 4.
She said she didn't want to come. I don't see why we all need to be here anyway.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Actually, Martha, I might need to stay the night while the weather improves, if you wouldn't mind. At least I was invited here. I suppose we could accommodate one more. I'll show you to the spare bed in the study, Mr. Hobbs. And you'd best come with us too, Damien. We could do with a strong man to help set things up.
Of course, Martha.
Thank you. That sounds perfect. Eddie, could you follow me to the billiard room, please? I'd like a private word.
Great. So let's see who else we can name.
Let's name some guys.
So presumably 5 is Martha.
That seems like a good assumption.
5 Martha.
Juliet says you should name all of them based on prime numbers just for simplicity, which seems like a great idea.
Yeah, that will definitely clarify things. Let's name 8 Damien.
We had some other names, which we may or may not be able to...
Helen, Tony, Victoria. So who... Because we haven't encountered all of our numbers yet.
No.
So still unnamed, we have 4, 9. Okay, and that's it in this scene. But we know that she's introducing everyone present, but maybe not everyone has spoken. 4 and 9, and we haven't placed Victoria or Helen, right?
Well,
there's also an Eve.
Think about let's look at who we've named so far.
We've named John, Martha, Eddie, Damien, and Vic. John, Martha, Eddie, Damien, and Vic. Oh, I'm stupid.
You got there.
Perfect. Okay, so we have Helen and Tony left. and an Eve, but that was a previous scene, so maybe Eve is not here at the moment. Okay, let's just give this a little... He's brought a bottle of wine. I should hope you weren't counting on our hospitality.
We also have the name Annie, but she's clearly not in this scene.
Oh, yeah. Oh, who's... Did you have anything planned, Martha? Because we shouldn't really start until my daughter arrives. So presumably number 9's daughter is Annie.
That feels like a good assumption. But
Okay.
maybe there's a different daughter. Who knows?
More than one daughter. That doesn't sound...
Yeah, there's probably only one.
Okay, hold on. I want to go back to the last scene and see.
So this is also, we can just list to get everything we've unlocked so far. That's going to be a useful one.
I see. Okay. So this, was 10, who is...
Who is not in that other scene.
Yeah. Oh, and here's another name as well, Thornton. Okay, and Vic's sister. And a broken doll, menacingly.
No, that's probably fine. I don't think anything bad happens in a horror game when dolls get broken.
Yeah. Okay, and this is all John and the...
Person 11.
Yes, who works there. Okay. Okay, let's... Oops. Press on.
Yeah. So do we want to look at the file names we have already looked at and see what we can figure out about how the naming system?
Yes, that's a great idea. So we have a number and then 2 letters, which are presumably some names, I would think. Q-U-E-N. Sorry, big list of names. E for Eddie, who's in this scene.
But this one's not EN.
No, this one is L-I. Maybe they're a location name, like EN for entrance, LI for living room. It says right there, 4 people enter the living room. And this is like at the front door, so it's safe to assume that's the entrance. Now, QU is still a question mark. Uh-oh.
We did read something with Hold the on. Letters QU.
I have to banish.
No. Boo.
Oh my god. Go. I hate.
Do you need help? Grant me mod powers. I will not abuse them.
Oh, are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that seems likely, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. I do think it seems likely. You're right.
Oh my god. Yeah, I will do that because they must have changed. They changed this interface on mobile from.
Oh.
And now it's bad.
Shoot dang.
Okay, I would really like this subscribe to earn drops thing to go away.
It seems like the message is not showing up for me anymore. Did you manage it?
No.
Oh. Okay. Wow. Interesting.
That's on you.
Okay. Yeah, go have thoughts.
Okay, you've said something else had QU in it. Let's see. Outside, won't you follow me up, sir? The house is not far from here. Oh, this is Quail Lane. Okay, great. So we have Quail Lane, entrance and living room.
I might be stumped here.
Well, in the game.
No, in the...
Oh, and this is who the conversations are between. Or these are our numbers, our participants.
Yay! You're so smart.
Wow, thank you. Okay. So, for instance, if we can guess other locations or other conversations, we can try and get to those.
Yeah, we have the partial one. Do you want to look at the partial one?
Yeah, let's do that. New command name. Yeah. Okay, so actually I'm going to look at where people said they were going from this last one and see if we can figure out what ST is. So we have the billiard room between 9 and Eddie, and Eddie is number 6, so that would be PI 69. The spare bed in this study, that's probably that conversation, and that's between Martha, who is 5, Mr. Hobbs, who is number 1, and Damien, who's number 8. So that's probably our partial. Let's do that. But actually, we have the number in front, but we have that from the thing, so it should be 04 study 1, which is John, 5, which is Martha, and 8, which is Damien.
Yay!
Wow! What a rush.
I can't figure out how to block this person.
Okay, well. That's real fucking annoying, but that's okay, I guess. I did report it using non-mod Twitch tools. Okay, great. It's literally just the interface changed from last time, and now it's bad, and there's a million pop-ups in the way, which is, there we go. Block.
But that's not in the, and I couldn't get it to actually do that.
Okay. Well,
it just hangs forever.
Okay. New file retrieved. Added to file list.
Oh my.
Here, John as well.
Oh, I was. Bloody devil. Is he all right?
He's not breathing.
Oh.
There's the sound. I felt like we needed to distinguish between the voices a little more. There's the sound of a bottle smashing on the floor.
I'm so sorry. I'm lightheaded. Have you checked for a pulse?
He's still warm, but he's definitely dead.
Under my roof? First a stranger turns up at the door, next another is found dead in the study? Do you know this man? I certainly do not, and I can't fathom how he could have entered the house without someone letting me know he was here.
No sign of physical injuries. Given his age, I'd say heart failure is most like... I can't do this. Given his age, I'd say heart failure is most likely.
Well, you made a valiant effort.
Did I?
Well, serves him right. Really, a strange man sneaking around our house? I wouldn't have believed it. Let's not be rude to the dead. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation as to why he was here.
He wasn't carrying much, just an old program for a piano recital. Has anyone heard of Amelia West? Note: if you want to make a note of information, you can always use the note command. Click the icon on the left to delete this note. And then we can look at all... Oh.
I think you have to say note and then type some information that you want to.
Yeah, so for instance, like note program.
And then, yes.
Actually, let's do note program for Amelia West. Back.
Correct. You did it.
Thank you. Okay.
Not a composer I've heard of. Mr. Hobbs, you wouldn't have anything to do with it, would you? No, I haven't a clue what's going on, I swear. But if I've arrived at a bad time, I'm sure I could find somewhere else to stay. Nonsense, Mr. Hobbs. We'll sort this out. In the meantime, perhaps it would be wise to keep this between ourselves. Damien, darling, would you fetch Thornton, please? I'll go and call the police.
Okay, so that probably means Thornton is our number 11. Certainly.
I'm awfully sorry about the bottle. It's the least of my worries, John. Was that your name? Why don't you come through to the dining room with me? It should be empty. You'd best sit down before you collapse. All three of them leave.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write down for another scene to investigate dining room 1 and 5, which is John and Martha. And I'm going to name 11 Thornton.
Yay.
Okay. So we have the billiards room to look into, and we have the dining room. I would like to keep following this specific strand. So we'll follow, it should be, need the number up front. So maybe 5. Dining room, John and Martha. Maybe
Invalid.
Dining room. Invalid location.
So we have other two-word names, don't we?
Quail Lane.
And what was that?
The first 2 of the first word. Okay, great.
You're going to do Martha now.
Okay. New file retrieved. Added to file list. Now, John, tell me why you're here.
I'm sorry. It's not quite what I was expecting. I received this invitation not long ago, and I thought it would make sense once I arrived here.
I see. There's a pause, as presumably she reads the invitation I mentioned earlier. I don't like the tone of this. I'm afraid I've never heard of a Rupert Galley.
Could he be a distant relative?
He's unlikely to be. I wasn't born a Galley. I only took the surname for myself. Well, it would have been around the time I moved into this house, I suppose.
I was hoping you might be able to shed some light on why I'm here.
We were just having a small gathering here tonight. I think Eddie must have organized it. It's just for close friends and family, though. I don't know why we suddenly have strangers turning up.
Who else is here?
There are 10 of us in the house total, not counting whoever we found in the study. Oh, and Thornton, of course. That makes 11. He's our butler and our only member of staff. As far as I can tell, this is true. I found no evidence of anyone else in the house. What's that you're holding, John?
I found it near the body. I thought it probably wasn't one of yours. I was thinking maybe someone else might recognize it.
It's the key to the chapel. I haven't been there in a long time.
Ah, well, that's something to look into, I suppose.
Actually, John, could you go and take it to our butler? He'll be dealing with the mess in the study.
Oh, certainly. I think I met him earlier. I'll go there now.
Thank you. And you're welcome to join us for dinner later on. Okay. The chapel. Let's go there. Chapel. And Thornton is there. And maybe just Thornton and John. So we'll do 111. No. Okay. Who else would be... Oh, sorry, because he's not in the chapel. He's in the study. 05, study, John and Thornton. Okay.
So there must be someone else there.
There must be someone else there. Let's think about who that could be. Dealing with the mess in the study.
Wait. What was the first number you typed?
5. Oh, which we're on 6. Study 1, 11. There we go.
Yay!
Okay. New file retrieved. Added to file list. Person 11 enters the room first and moves something heavy. Person 1 enters. Good evening, sir. The room should be fit for you to stay in tonight. Just give me a moment to clear up this broken glass.
Right. I am sorry about that.
Not a problem, sir. Not at all.
It's dreadful, isn't it? Something strange is going on, and I'm worried they're all going to blame me for turning up at the wrong time.
Can't be helped, sir. And you're always welcome in Galley House.
There must be someone behind this. I mean, you haven't seen or heard anything suspicious, have you?
I spent most of my time in the kitchen, sir. That's where I've been since we last spoke. I heard the front door open and close, then open and close again. I presume one of them was for you, but I don't know who else came in.
Did you see anyone else?
Yes, sir. After the front door closed for a second time, a guest arrived in the kitchen. She seemed rather inebriated, but nothing out of the ordinary.
And then?
Around the time the bottle smashed, a second guest arrived in the kitchen. After he left, Mr. Maseko arrived as I was tending to the inebriated guest and informed me I was needed here. Note: I've done my best to fact-check claims people made about where they were and who they were with by tracking each person through the different scenes. If anyone lied, I'll let you know. For example, as far as I can tell, Person 11 is telling the truth about where he was and who he was with in the kitchen. You can check for yourself by viewing his scenes from 2 to 5. However, it's harder to fact-check the rest of his claims below.
Oh, I'd almost forgotten. Here's a key I found earlier. Martha asked me to give it to you.
Ah, thank you, sir. It must have slipped out of Mr. Galley's pocket.
You don't mean Rupert Galley, do you?
Yes, sir. Poor Mr. Galley. He used to visit the chapel often, sir. A pious man as ever I've met one.
Well, he's a mysterious man, this Rupert Galley. At least someone here knows who he is. Could you show me to him?
I'm terribly sorry, sir. Did you not recognize him earlier?
You don't mean...
Yes, sir. I'm afraid to say that he's passed away. You do best to give the key to Oswald if you see him. Now, I am sorry, sir, but I'd better be heading off now to the kitchen.
Wait, I need to ask you...
Person 11 leaves in a hurry. By the way, if you're wondering what that huge number next to the scene name in the file list is, see 00 references. Okay, so our dead body is, of course, Mr. Body, by which I mean...
Mr. Body?
Yeah, from Clue.
Okay.
Okay. A little joke.
A little joke. Sorry for not getting your joke.
The infamous Rupert Galley. And we have an Oswald. Okay, and I would love to check the timeline of events, but let's look at our references first.
You do have a little typo. There
Me?
you go.
That seems unlikely. New file retrieved. Added to the file list. You may have noticed the gray numbers to the left of the scene codes in your list of files. These denote how many references there are to other scenes you haven't discovered yet. A reference could be when people say they'll be somewhere later, for example, or when they reference an earlier scene. Or it could be a reference that I mention in one of my comments. Some of these references will be incomplete. You might need to cross-reference with other scenes. Sometimes exactly what scenes people are referring to won't be apparent until much later. It's worth noting that just because it says 0 doesn't mean that there isn't useful information in there. There could still be important details. Also, there could still be references that I didn't pick up on. These numbers are honestly kind of just left over from the system I made when I was putting all the scenes together, but I'll leave them in for you in case you find them useful. Okay. Okay, wow, that's fun. Okay. Oh, so we should name... No, the body doesn't have a number because the body hasn't spoken.
Talk.
Yeah.
On account of being dead, presumably.
Presumably. Okay, so we should check... where the butler is throughout these scenes. Mm-hmm. So he says first, that's where I've been since we last spoke. So they talk first in Quail Lane,
which was
outside.
01.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then he goes straight to the kitchen. After the front door closed for a second time, a guest arrived in the kitchen. She seemed rather inebriated, but nothing out of the ordinary. So that's our number 4 from earlier.
I'm not sure if that's the right number.
Okay, we'll go check. Around the time the bottle smashed... When did our bottle smashed in the guest room, in the study. So bottle smashes at number 4. Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm going to do note. Bottle smash number 4. Okay.
Why are you yelling?
Someone's been murdered, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'm a little stressed out.
I'm sorry.
Can I ask you?
No.
Okay. To go get me a drink?
Yes.
For the house ghost.
Water or something else?
Let's do water.
I won't know it.
Thank you.
Don't solve the whole case without me.
I don't think you need to worry about that. Oh, actually, before I do this, I need to go check on the number of the person who was drunk. That's in the entrance. Yes, okay. Number 10 is drunk. So we need 2, kitchen, 10, and 11. And that should be Thornton and the person who's drunk. Dang. Okay. Maybe that's 3, kitchen, 10, 11. There we go. Okay. Let's do... I found the kitchen scene. I'm going to clarify some names. Name 10 is Miss Dower, and we'll do a first name when we get it. Name 11, Harry Thornton. Okay. Would you like to be drunk and I'll continue to bottle?
Sure.
Someone enters.
Harry?
Good evening, Miss Dower. You're looking very fine in that dress, if you don't mind me saying.
I'm not in the mood, Harry. I need to sit down.
Oh dear. You're all right. Take it easy, Miss Tower.
Don't call me that. I've known you long enough, Harry. Ugh.
That's it. Take a seat there. Now I am a bit busy with dinner, but I could make some hot cocoa if you like.
I feel sick.
You'll be all right. What happened this time?
He doesn't love me.
Well, I'm sure that's not true. He loves you very much, and you know it as well as I do.
He thinks he loves me, but he doesn't really. I'm just someone to love.
He's lucky to have you, and don't let him forget it. He'll be coming looking for you any time soon, I'm sure. Don't you worry about it.
Maybe I should run away. Would you come with me, Harry? Maybe to France or something like that, and eat oysters and sit on the beach. Do they have oysters in France?
I wouldn't know, Miss Dower. I'm just a mere butler. But if you send me a postcard once you're there, that you can let me know, then you can let me know, can't you?
I don't want to go on my own, Harry. Maybe Eddie will go with me.
I'm sure he would. He'd do anything for you, you know. Here's your hot cocoa.
Thanks, Harry. I still hate him, though.
Of course. Let me know if there's anything else you need, Miss Dower, and I'd be happy to help. By the way, if you want to keep track of what happens in each time code, try Title 3 something. Okay, so Title 3 something. We know this is Block 3. What else happens? What's my other thing in Block 3? This is the living room with everyone else and hot cocoa in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do Title 3 Cocoa Party.
Cocoa party.
Cocoa Party. Okay. And we don't know who... I'm not... Cocoa. Okay. Title 4, Smash. Oh, which is also the body.
Yes.
Title 4, Smash, body. So, I don't think that the he doesn't love me is about Eddie. It seems like she's talking about someone else when she's like, I can always take Eddie with me.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay. So then he stays...
We don't have him in 2, do we? We have him in 1.
No. So in 2, he said he was in the kitchen, but it wasn't this one. So he could still be in the kitchen, but there's someone in that scene that we don't know about, or he's not there. Where is my... Okay, great. So, let's see. Checking his story here. Spend most of my time in the kitchen, sir. That's where I've been since we last spoke. I heard the front door open and close, then open and close again. I presume one of them was for you, but I don't know who else came in. The front door closed for the second time a guest arrived in the kitchen. She seemed rather inebriated, but nothing out of the ordinary. And we met her in the front. So I'm trying to see if it makes sense for us to be the first or the second door closing. Actually, let's check that scene really fast and see.
Let's do it.
The door opens and she's inside already. The door closes, there's a pause, and then it opens again. Okay, so that was the first. We were the first door, and the second door is Eddie.
Opening the door again.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Okay. Study. Nothing out of the ordinary. Around the time the bottle smashed, a second guest arrived in the kitchen. Who was not with us when the bottle smashed? Like, almost everyone.
Correct.
Because it was just Martha and Damien and John in the study.
So that seems like something we might not be able to figure out quite yet.
Yeah. We do know some people were in the billiards room, so maybe we could figure out who went to the just 2 people went to the billiard room to have a private conversation, actually. And then we could maybe process of elimination that. Eddie and number 9 in the billiards room. So let's do 4 billiards room. Eddie is number 6. Okay, so 69 in the billiards room. New file retrieved. Added to file list.
Do you want to be Eddie or whoever 9 is?
I'll continue to be Eddie.
Okay. I didn't want to make a scene of it, Eddie, but I don't expect you to lose track of my daughter and act so callous about it. Where is she?
I don't know. She ran off somewhere. A bottle smashes somewhere else in the house. It's the same bottle that can be heard in most of the other 04 scenes.
That's not good enough. Is she all right?
She's fine. We were in here earlier, and she just had a little too much to drink. So that does sound like, our girl.
Miss Dower.
Miss Dower.
My daughter's not a drunkard. What did you say to her? I think it has to be one word? No, it doesn't. Maybe try 9 without the 0.
Great. I didn't. We just had a small argument. I think she was upset I've been busy trying to be a host, which really isn't my fault. So if you're wondering why she took it so badly, then you'll have to ask her for yourself.
Take some responsibility for once. If she's upset, then it's up to you to go and make it up to her. Why haven't you found her yet?
Obviously, I would have gone and looked for her, but I got distracted by that weird man turning up at the door, and...
Edmund Galley, I didn't buy you an engagement ring for you to forget about my daughter. What is it? What are you looking for?
It's nothing. We lost the ring. But I know it's in here somewhere.
Excuse me?
I have it under control. She lost it just as there was a knock at the front door, and I haven't had a chance to look for it yet.
You'd better find it then, hadn't you? And then you'll tell her you're sorry, and this will never happen again. Do you understand me?
Yes, Daddy Dower.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Good.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Dower.
Don't ruin a perfectly happy engagement, Eddie.
Okay, so when the knock at the door, that's... let's do a note. Ring lost in billiards room in 1.
Now, we do know it seems like they were having their own conversation at that time.
Yes, and Eddie and... This does, in fact, clear up Eddie and... Miss Dower. Okay, so let's look in here. 01, billiard room, 4 and 6. 10 and 6. 6 and 10. 01, billiard room, 6, 10. New file retrieved. Added to file list. There's the quiet sound of a piano playing in another room. The conversation starts halfway through.
You'd actually listen to me for once.
What's that supposed to mean?
I was looking forward to tonight. I thought maybe, since my whole family were coming, maybe you'd actually make an effort to pretend like you care about me in front of other people. For once.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You should have told me it was your birthday, too, and I would have bought a cake. There's a thunderclap outside. Oh, hold on. Thunderclap is 1, because we've heard thunderclaps in other...
We have.
Note. Thunderclap. 01.
You can also title, if you...
Oh, yeah. Title 01, Thunderclap. Thunder knock. Okay. In the billiards room. Darling, I'm sorry. Come back through to the living room.
What? So you can make another joke about me and then ignore me for the rest of the evening?
I'm not ignoring you, Eve. We just have other guests. Do you think I want to be talking to your damn brother all evening about his sad life? He told me he joined the army for fun. I mean, come on.
Leave Tony out of this. He's had problems. And that's not why I'm angry with you.
Eve, I'm sorry. Tell me what I've done. Oh, come on, Eve. Go easy on the whiskey.
Why? So I can look more dignified in front of your guests?
We're all just trying to have a nice time. Don't ruin it for everyone.
Oh, I'm sure you'd love to have a nice time with that posh girl.
Please. I've told you. I don't want to talk about...
I've seen the way you look at her. It's not fair to bring her here and pretend like I don't exist.
You don't get to tell me who I invite to my own house.
We're supposed to be engaged, Eddie. At least be honest with me and admit it. You still have feelings for her.
It's never enough with you, is it? I give you a ring, and all it does is make you more jealous than you were before. I don't know why I bother.
I can't do this.
Something bounces off the wall, and she leaves. Eve, that's not what I meant. God damn it, where did it go? She'll kill me. There's a knock at the front door. Seems like things are going well.
Yeah.
Okay, so presumably then in 00, Eddie and Eve are in the living room with some other people. And Tony is in there too. Tony Dower, the brother, who we don't have yet.
I think that's correct.
Let's name 10 Miss Eve Dower. Okay. Reference.
Do you mean list or the reference file?
This. That's not actually what I wanted. I think I was thinking list. Trying to see what numbers we don't have.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Okay, and we have, let's see, 4 is in this scene, but we haven't seen 2 or 3 yet. So presumably they're in a location we haven't encountered yet. 4, he's brought a bottle of wine with him. I swear I've presumably met Jonathan before or seen Jonathan before.
That seems like a good interpretation. So we know there's a Tony, we know there's an Annie.
Mm-hmm. Tony Dower, Annie.
And we also have the list of names that we were...
Yeah, which is Tony and Helen, which is probably Mommy Dower. I'm going to take a swing on that one. Mommy Helen Dower. Oh, I did it again. Okay, great.
Now you could
Uh-huh.
make a guess about the one unnamed person in this scene.
Which is Tony. Name for Tony Dower. Okay. Okay. So let's do the problem in the living room, it's probably everyone but John, actually, because it's a party. Oh, let's try 01. No, that's Thunder. It would be 00. Living room, and that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Okay.
We don't have... The other 00s that we have are not a time code, so...
Oh.
We may or may not have that.
Because this scene...
It might start from 1.
Yeah, you're right. I was interpreting because when they're fighting in the room, Eddie is like, oh, come back to the living room. But that's, yeah, you're right. It does start here. What is the sound during this one? Maybe a thud. Title 02 thud.
You did do a typo.
Okay. Interesting. Juliet says that when they played this, it was for Moonshot, and they actually had people to voice a bunch of different people
makes it easier
to voice the different roles. Yeah. Okay. So we have them fighting in the billiard room, and that ends with, where did it go? She'll kill me, and then knock at the front door. And then we know that for 2, he goes to the front door to see what's there, and then goes back out into the living room. So that's people accounted for there. And then after the living room, Mommy Dower and
Eddie
have their little breakout in the billiards.
And the others, John and friends find a body.
So then who's missing from this scene that we know?
There's
4, 7, 10. So Eve is somewhere. Is Eve still in the kitchen? By herself? No. She wouldn't be talking to herself. But maybe Thornton is still there.
He did claim that he was in the kitchen until...
Yeah. He also says that another stranger comes in at some point. Let's... 2 through 5. Okay, around the time the bottle smashed, a second guest arrived in the kitchen. After he left, Mr. Maseko arrived as I was tending to the inebriated guest and informed me I was needed here. Oh, and that must be Damien, because he's the other person who knows about the body. Okay, so then kitchen...
Do you want to add his name?
Yes. Name 8. It's name 8. Damien Maseko. Okay, so they find the body here, and then he goes to tell he being Damien goes to tell Thornton, hey, we found a body, can you go deal with it?
Presumably.
And he walks into the kitchen. Yeah. And then he is in fact there. So yeah, so the kitchen is... It should be them. Damien, like, goes from one to the other, but I'm wondering... Because that's not... That should be...
Well, so what does he say in the when he's listing it?
He says... Around the time the bottle smashed, a second...
So that's 04. A second guest arrived.
In the kitchen. After he left.
Eve and someone else.
Yeah, Mr. Maseko arrived. Ah, interesting. So, let's take a guess. We can do some guessing about who we think that is. Like maybe it's brother Tony. Hold on. Tony is 4. Like maybe Tony goes looking for... No. Who else? It's another he.
Yeah.
John's accounted for. It's not Tony. Martha's accounted for. Eddie is accounted for because Eddie and
Eddie. That's when
is
they're
talking to Mom. Vic is not he, presumably.
Vic is Victoria, we
right.
believe.
I wonder if Victoria is the posh she that Eve is so upset about. Damien, Mommy is accounted for. Okay, so it's got to be it's got to be 2 or 3. So we don't know who those are yet, but we don't need to.
That's true.
Start with 2. 04. Kitchen 3, 10, 11. New file retrieved.
Yay.
Added to file list. So here's our unknown number 3.
Do you want to be number 3 or?
You should be number 3 because...
I think the butler does a lot of buttling.
Yes, exactly.
Excuse me?
Good evening, sir. What brings you down here, then?
I'll tell you what. You bear a striking resemblance to the butler that used to work here when I was young. You don't happen to be related, do you?
Immortal butler theory.
Wow, we're cracking the case. Yeah, that one.
That sounds like my father, sir. You knew him, did you? I must say it's an honor to follow in his footsteps. There's the sound of a bottle smashing upstairs.
What was that? Was that Eddie?
Yes,
I thought you looked familiar. But I just came here for the key to the chapel. I imagine you have it?
Oh, interesting. I'm afraid I don't, sir.
What do you mean? Where is it?
I'm not sure, sir. How about I have a look after dinner, and I'll let you know once I find it.
I remember this house being a lot more organized. We had a lot more staff back then as well. Very good quality staff. I didn't used to have to cause such a commotion just to get a key.
I'm going out on a swing here. Oh no, he doesn't have the key.
Yeah, well, so we're in... Look, the time code we're in is 4.
Yes.
What else happens in 4?
The guy is dead,
yeah.
So it can't be him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, also, because he doesn't have the key,
butler
right?
Is lying about who the body is, which could be.
Well, I am sorry, sir. I'll find it as soon as I'm able.
Tell him what you told me, Harry, about the chapel.
I don't know what you're talking about, Miss Dower. I don't know of any stories, and if I did, I wouldn't be repeating them.
What's this? Your father must have told you something, no doubt.
Well, sir, I suppose I did hear about a few things.
He was the one to bury her there, was he not?
He was, sir. That he was.
His dad was the one that found the body. Can you imagine?
Miss Dower.
You'll do well not to speak of such matters in this house, young lady.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. You'd be kind to forgive her. It's been a little unusual this evening.
Whatever it is, I'd rather stay out of it. I'll have my dinner once everyone else has left the dining room. Understand?
Of course, sir. I apologize about the key.
Well, it's not your fault. I don't trust the owners of this house to know what to do with it.
I'm sure I've just misplaced it, sir. And if you'll forgive me for saying so, I think she's happy to see you back, sir.
Am I? What nonsense are you talking about?
I don't mean anything by it, sir. I just heard something earlier. Like, maybe she's still in the house with us. I just thought you should know, sir, but forgive me if I've overstepped.
Watch your mouth. You'll find that key, bring it to me, and then neither of you will mention this again.
Of course, sir.
Good.
There's a pause, and then person 3 leaves. Interesting.
No ghosts in Galley House.
That's what I've heard. Okay,
And that says Immortal Butler.
Yeah. So 3 is someone who previously lived in the house and lost a woman who Daddy Butler found the body of.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. What's a I'm curious about. I'm trying to remember. I need to make a note of like the names that we haven't assigned to. I think this, because this is everyone named in this scene.
Assigned those ones, I believe. I do think we've seen
some other names.
I think it's note singular. Yeah.
Well, all right. So
actually, I was lying before when I said that we assigned all the names in this scene. There's I don't think we assigned Annie.
Interesting. No, we haven't assigned Annie.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a note.
Unassigned names.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
And I think that's it on the unassigned names. Okay. And then person 3 leaves. Mm-hmm. So then in 5.
Yeah.
Well, we know that Thornton leaves, but maybe.
We know that he's in the study in 6. We don't.
Oh, this is 6. You're right. You're right. So let's see if they keep talking, just the two of them in the kitchen. No, it seems that's not the case.
So what did he say about his whereabouts in the study 11? When he's talking to John, which is when he mentions who is going in and out of the kitchen.
Yeah, okay, let's see. A second guest arrived in the kitchen. After he left, Mr. Miseko arrived. Okay, so it's Damien and Bill 5 kitchen 8 10 11 Damien, Eve, and Thornton. New file retrieved. Added to file list.
Thornton, is it?
Yes, sir. Forgive me. I don't think we've met.
Damien Maseko. Something's happened upstairs. Martha asked me to let you know.
We heard the bottle smash from down here. Is everything all right?
It's worse than just a bottle. Someone's died. You should see for yourself. What? Who's died?
I don't
know. I didn't recognize him. How many people are in this house?
Well, let me see. You should recognize our 2 hosts, so it won't be either of them. Then there are 8 guests, including yourself and Miss Dower over there. And there's myself, of course. You're sure he's dead?
As I thought, this is someone else. Who is it? Who's dead? You ought to go and look. It's up in the study.
Yes, of course. I'll clear it up. Could you look after Miss Dower for me? If you take her over to Edmund's room, I think she probably ought to lie down. And make sure not to run into anyone else, least of all Edmund.
I'll do that now. Come on then, let's get you up. Who are you? You're very handsome. I'm going to take you to your bed, if that's all right with you. Eddie doesn't deserve me anyway.
Great. Okay, so 2 hosts, one of whom is Martha. And the other presumably is Eddie, because it's Galley House.
That would make sense.
Let's name 5 Martha Galley. Okay, so the 2 hosts, and then 8 guests, including yourself and Miss Dower, 10, and then there's myself, 11. So that number agrees. Let's follow Eve and go to Edmund's room. ED for Edmund's room. 8 and 10. New file retrieved. Added to file list. The 2 people enter, and one collapses onto the bed.
Which one do you want to pick up?
I'll be Damien. Will you be all right by yourself?
I want my brother.
I think I saw him earlier. I'll tell him to find you. Don't let anyone else in here in the meantime, okay? There are strangers in the house.
I'll recognize his knock. You'll stay for a bit, won't you?
I think you ought to try and get some sleep.
I don't want to.
Ha 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 ha. Vic told me about you.
Did she say nice things about me?
Yes, of course. She said you have quite a charm about you. And she said Eddie is very lucky to have you.
You're making that up.
No, she respects you a lot, even if you don't seem to get on so well.
She's too good a person. I don't know why she's with you. You seem too quiet and serious.
Ha 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 ha. I remember now. She said you could be quite honest sometimes.
Eddie still thinks about her. I can tell. He doesn't look at me the same way.
I'm sure that's not true. Where's your ring?
We had an argument earlier. I'd had too much to drink and I accidentally lost it. I hope he finds it.
Note, you can track mentions of people or objects with the find command. Oh, that's convenient. Okay. I'm sure he will. He cares about you. She starts to quietly talk into her pillow, but I can't make out what she's saying. I should go. I'll tell your brother you're here. Will you be all right on your own until then? Again, I can't hear her reply, but he leaves anyway. Note, no one else enters or leaves during the next scene, but I've included a sleeping scene anyway. As you may have noticed, each living numbered person appears in exactly one scene per time code. This made it easier to keep track of things when I was putting all the scenes together. So then we should be able to next ED, and it's just Eve in here. There's some gentle snoring. At one point, there's a thunderclap outside, but it doesn't seem to wake her. Title 7 Thunder.
I think it's 07.
Yeah. It has the 0 in some locations and not in others.
The zeros are in the scenes and not in the people, I believe.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. A short while later, there's a distinctive knock on the door.
Come in.
This may be a good time to remind you that if you haven't realized it yet, you can type list X to see the scenes in Act X. See 00 act structure for more detail.
I love to assign an act structure to my murder investigation.
Oh, God. I've divided the chronology into 4 acts, which cover time codes 1 to 6, 7 to 13, 14 to 20, and 21 to 26, respectively. To quickly switch between acts, you can type list 2, for example. Personally, I've named them as follows. Act 1.
Ignorance.
Act 2.
Confusion.
Act 3.
Terror.
Act 4.
The Reckoning.
To change the name of an act, type Act 1 something. Now, I think you've done a great job naming this. Great. Okay. Oh, wait. It was ED.
So,
7.
if you want...
Oh, I see. There we go.
It's an arrow. Yeah.
Which is an Act 2. List X.
Type up.
Okay, I see. And that just gets us there. Wow, okay, the drama. Okay. I do think I want to do just the next scene here. Tony is 5. No.
Is Tony 5?
Tony is 4. 8. ED. 4. 10. New file retrieved. Added to file list. Eve, where the hell have you been?
I was asleep.
I could tell. Listen, something weird is going on.
Oh, did someone die?
Were you involved?
Tony, just tell me what happened.
I need you to hold on to something for me, Eve. Don't tell anyone else about it.
Where did you get it? It looks really valuable, Tony.
Look, I'll explain the rest later. It's just, a stranger turned up earlier, and I think he's looking for this. So just hide it, okay?
Tony, you didn't steal it, did you?
I'll explain later. He's currently talking to Eddie in the kitchen, so I should have a bit of time.
You mean Oswald? I told you about him, didn't I? Funny mustache, dresses like it's the 1700s.
No, this is someone else. He said his name was John Hobbs, but I think Oswald was up to something too. He and Annie were talking in the attic while the rest of us had gathered in the living room, and now Annie's trying to... I'll explain later.
Wait, who's Annie?
She went to your school, remember? I think she got in a fight with one of the boys one time. It doesn't matter. Just hide it, will you?
Okay, fine. But promise me you'll stay out of trouble.
I'll be back in a moment. I just need to grab something important, but I won't be long. Don't let any strangers in. The door slammed shut behind him. He never returned to this room. Ugh. Okay.
So, we have another unassigned name.
Yes, Oswald, who we've heard mentioned before. Funny mustache, dresses like it's the 1700s. And we also know that at this moment,
Eddie
and John are talking in the kitchen.
Yes.
So let's make a note. Oswald, mustache. I think that's the most important thing there. Yeah. And then let's look in the kitchen and see. Oh, and after this, I'll check the references list because I'm sure that there's a bunch of stuff in Act 1 that we should go back to.
Well, we know that every person is in one scene at
and
each
there's
time.
a bunch of
and we don't,
unassigned.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, who's talking in the kitchen?
Eddie and John.
Okay, and Eddie is
Ruby
number
says
6.
Where's Oswaldo?
Nice. John is number 1 and Eddie is number 6. New file retrieved. Added to file list. Oh, bloody hell, what a mess.
I should warn you, I'm not great with these sorts of things.
Help me move it outside. Something heavy is moved. It's a short while before they talk again.
Do you know who he was?
He had the key to the pantry on him, so I'd imagine he's the one who cooked us our dinner.
You're not familiar with your own staff?
It's never really concerned me. I think Martha deals with these sorts of things.
You mean your mom?
Listen to me. You're going to explain what you're doing here. Who this Rupert Galley is, and why we've just found a second body.
I swear, I've told you everything. As far as I know, I've been invited here for some unknown reason by a man that died before I could ask him why.
How did you know Rupert Galley? Why was he here?
I have no idea. I don't know who he was.
Then how did you recognize him?
I knew it was him.
I don't know what game you're playing, but if this involves any of my guests here tonight, then you need to tell me. One member of staff has already been caught up in it.
Do you think the deaths were related? I thought maybe the thunder gave them a fright. They both seemed quite old.
Do you take me as a fool? 2 strangers in my house and one of them dies? I can tell something's going on. If one stranger dies in your house, that's a freebie. But 2! I just need your assurances that it won't affect anyone else.
How could I have something to do with this? I was there at the dining room table with everyone else. If someone is behind this, then it's someone already in the house. If they've brought me here for a reason, then I could be in danger.
Calm down. There were 2 people missing from dinner. One of them, well, she's out of the picture. But the other one, Oswald, I'll admit... Oh, Oswald is number 3. Name 3, Oswald. Grumpy old man, mustache, who used to live in the house, presumably. Okay. 2 people missing from dinner. One of them, well, she's out of the picture. That's about Eve. Mm-hmm. But the other one, Oswald, I'll admit, I don't know much about him.
Who is he?
Well, I don't know who my father is. I've never really spoken to Mum about it or given it much thought. But Oswald has always been there in the background as my uncle. Not that he's been to this house for a very long time.
Then perhaps he knows something about Rupert Galley. That's the best lead we have at the moment.
He must have waited for all of us to leave before he eats. I'm sure you could find him alone in the dining room.
Thanks. Don't you want to talk to him too?
No, I have something else to take care of. Person 6 waits for person 1 to leave. Then there's the sound of something being poured. Then person 6 leaves. Fascinating. Okay, so this is after dinner.
Yes.
Dinner, presumably 7. Also, this body with the pantry key, that's presumably Thornton.
Yeah.
So let's do... Oh, wait, hold on. This is 8.
Yeah.
And this is in the kitchen. So I wonder if 7 in the kitchen, because they're here dealing with it, but there's not like, oh, someone comes in. Mm-hmm. So let's sneaky peeky in the kitchen in the scene before. No. Okay.
Well, they say so. They were in dinner in
they were
before, weren't they?
Well, we know they were in dinner before this, but we don't know necessarily the scene before. But I guess it might have to be 7 because in 6 people are spoken for. Yeah. So 7 is title 07 Thunder Dinner.
Dinner.
And then everyone is in the dining room except
for 3, who is Oswald, and
10, who is Miss Dower.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, 3 is Oswald.
Oh, right. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then not 10 because that's Mrs. Dower, and presumably not Thornton because he's
dead. Yay!
New file retrieved. Added to file list.
Please come in and take a seat. Dinner will be up in a moment.
It wasn't him that you saw, was it?
Oh, no. Well, I didn't catch a good look.
And this is the first appearance of number 2.
I don't think we've seen 2 yet.
Yeah.
Does it matter where we sit?
Some more people enter. Ah, Damien, you wouldn't help me with the dishes from the dumbwaiter, would you?
Still no sign of my daughter.
I believe she's asleep, Mrs. Dower. Careful, it's hot. You'll have to remind me of your name, I'm afraid.
John Hobbs. I hope you don't mind me eating with you. I very much appreciate...
Eddie, I told Mr. Hobbs he could eat with us.
I think you were doing Tony. Unless you want me to do Tony.
Oh, and I'm sorry about earlier. Are we all good?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, okay, so 2 is our Anne. Name 2. Annie. And what were Tony and Annie up to? Oh, I gave Annie so many N's. That's okay.
What's up with you two? Could you pass me the wine, please, Eddie?
Of course. How are you liking the house, Mrs. Dower? I hope this evening hasn't been too chaotic for you.
You know very well how my evening's been, Eddie, but I hope we can put all this chaos behind us. I wouldn't be so sure about that. I beg your pardon. I don't seem to understand why you're joining us this evening. Well, to tell you the truth, there's been an interesting development.
Mr. Hobbs, let's keep the discussion at the dinner table civil, shall we?
I'm interested in what the gentleman has to say. Oh, it's nothing. Really.
I don't want to be the one to have to announce the news, but I think it needs saying. Someone was found to have passed away peacefully in the study earlier. It's no one that any of you would know, and it's being dealt with discreetly.
Well, not anymore, it isn't.
Mum, who was it?
Oh my God, I think I saw him earlier.
Wait, it can't be Oswald. I saw him a moment ago.
It wasn't Oswald. Whoever this man was, I didn't recognize him. Gosh, that's awful.
Hold on, Tony and Oswald, just the scene before this. I want to remember that. And Annie saw Oswald earlier as well. Why didn't you say?
Someone in this house is found dead shortly after a complete stranger turns up at the door.
I can assure you, Helen, I've been with John since he arrived, and he has nothing to do with this. And I'd prefer it if you didn't attempt to implicate our guests. Wait, how did he get in? I don't understand what he was doing here.
I happen to have discovered that the man we found dead and the man that invited me here are one and the same, a Mr. Rupert Galley. Now, that's as much as I...
Who the hell is Rupert Galley? There's a loud thunderclap, followed by a crash of plates from the kitchen below. Oh no, Thornton! Okay, hold on. Title 7. It's Thunder, Plates, Dinner. Followed by a crash of plates from the kitchen below. The room falls silent. I'll go and have a look.
Well, as I was saying...
Come with me. We need to have a talk.
I really ought to go and find Oswald. His dinner is getting cold.
The 3 of them leave. So Martha, Eddie, and John all leave. And we know John and Eddie go to the kitchen and find Thornton's dead body.
Mm-hmm. Tony?
I need to go and get something. Oh, your sister asked for you. She's in Eddie's room.
Tony, please.
Annie, it's fine. It's under control. He leaves as well. The rest stay on for the next scene. This was getting long enough, so I'm splitting it here. Okay, so where we have no... Oh, well, Martha's wherever Oswald is, but we don't know where Oswald is.
We don't know that.
We could take a guess based on some of the other rooms that we've encountered. Let's do... I'm going to check for Thornton by himself in the kitchen. New file retrieved. Added to the... New file retrieved. Added to the file list. There's quite a lot of noise and walking around. You can faintly hear the voices from upstairs. Well, I never. He's really dead. Then there's a thunderclap, followed immediately by the sound of dishes shattering on the floor and something heavy falling over. This is followed by silence. Welcome to the confusion of Act 2.
Dun dun dun.
Damn! Okay. So where the hell is Oswald? It's the only one who's not accounted for during this chunk of time. I'm going to just do some, with the spaces that we already have, see if we can find Oswald. So he's not outside. He could be in the billiards room. He could be... Hold on.
We have the study.
Which is where Rupert is. Study. New file retrieved. Added to file list. He enters the room. A while later, he starts whistling a tune. It's one of those famous ones, quite fast-paced and jolly. He's interrupted by a thunderclap.
Good heavens.
Then he leaves. Okay, well, it feels wonderful for even a single scene to have everyone placed. Okay, so right before dinner, Tony says that he had just seen Oswald.
Yes.
Okay, Tony is 4. Oswald is 3. So that's 7. So let's try
6 would be the one. You don't have a title for 6. It's just why they're 5 and 6
are grouped.
Yeah.
Because Oswald storms out of the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And 4, we haven't seen Tony since the living room.
Yeah.
Okay. So why do you say 6 instead of 5 then? Because it could be...
Oh, just because it's the one right before dinner.
Oh, before dinner. Yeah, sure. Okay. So maybe Tony and Oswald are somewhere. Maybe they're in the study because the body has already been...
Well, in 6, we have a study in 6.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. And we also have... That's the bedroom. It could be the living room. It could be billiards. It could be the dining room. I don't know why they would be in there, but we'll just try a couple of 6. Billiards 3 and 4. 6. Study 3 and 4. No, sorry, there is a study. Let's do note rooms. There's the Quail Lane. Oh, there's the entrance.
We have
the kitchen, the study, the billiards room,
living room,
the dining room, the living room, and Edmund's room.
Yeah, and I think that's all we have so far.
Let's try the entrance. Okay, we did outside, we did entrance. It's not the kitchen. We did the study. We did the billiards room. Maybe the dining room?
I think you tried the dining room.
Living room. And
Yeah.
it's not Edmund's room, so I guess living room. Okay, so there's either another location that we don't... Let's see.
Yeah.
Billiards, Quail Lane, entrance, kitchen, living room, study, dining room. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. And then also here, Annie said that...
What? Annie said...
She saw Oswald earlier?
Yeah. I think we heard that from someone else, too.
And
about Annie talking to Oswald.
Yeah, and no one knows where Annie is previous to this, other than that she's not where other people are.
Wow. Let's take another
2 and
look.
3. So the 2 of them are talking here, where everyone else is accounted for.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do the same thing and try and figure out.
Yeah.
3.
Someone did mention a location for Annie at one point.
Probably in here.
I don't think that was right.
Find Annie. And we're talking... Oh, the attic! New location. Okay. O2 AT2 3. Ha 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 ha! New file retrieved. Added to file list. Someone tries to open the door, but it's locked. There's a knock, and the door opens.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I swear it wasn't me. It was Tony. I told him not to.
My dear, I haven't the foggiest idea what you're on about.
Sorry. I'm Annie. Eddie said I could stay up here. I hope that's okay.
I suppose so. You remind me of her, in a way.
Oh, great. I'm so sorry. Can I help you with something?
Not at all, my dear. It's been a while since I last came up here, and I wanted to have a little look.
Oh, I see. It must be unpleasant?
A little, yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm sure I could find somewhere else to sleep if you'd prefer.
No, that's quite all right. It's nice to revisit old memories, isn't it? I think I'll leave you in peace.
Okay, well, it was nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm sure we'll meet again.
The door closes.
Fascinating. What is Annie talking about here? The thing she took.
Tony took.
That Tony took, yeah. So then, this is scene 3. Where are Annie and Tony?
I don't think we know yet.
Annie's 2, Tony is 4, and they're unaccounted for in 1 or 2. Let's do some digging around, I guess, and see if we can find them.
Yeah.
O2, maybe the study 2, 4. O2, entrance 2, 4. No, that's, people are there then.
Yeah.
Billiards room 2. No, someone is there too. Hold on. No, in 2.
We only have entrance in for 2.
Yeah. So it could be several places. Although we think because Thornton theoretically should be in the kitchen when oh, but maybe this is unclear about if Eve. No, it has to be the door opens and someone comes in, and it has to be Eve because she's somewhere else.
Have we tried Thornton in the kitchen for 2?
No. Let's try that. New file retrieved. Added to file list. There's the sound of water boiling. Someone enters from outside, and it sounds as if food is being prepared. The front door can faintly be heard open and then close, then open again, which he both says, and we've talked about those. Then there's the sharp sound of a bell ringing. Haven't heard that in a long time. Can't be good. The front door can faintly be heard closing again. What's the bell? Interesting. Okay. So Thornton is totally accounted for.
2 through 5. What?
Well, no, the entire time. Yeah. And then he's dead after that. He's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can't. Tony and Annie cannot be in the entrance or in the kitchen. We can try the attic, but no, she just goes up there and does that.
Wait, is that how that scene starts?
Oh, there's a knock and then the door opens.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not clear who's entering.
But it's, yeah, you're right. I had assumed it was Annie entering, but it kind of sounds like maybe Annie gets interrupted up there by Oswald. So, yeah, we can try. Maybe she's up there by herself, even. AT2 and Tony is 4.
Yes?
Yeah. Okay. There's a knock, and then the door opens. Oh, I didn't wake you, did I?
No. Who are you?
It's you, isn't it? What's your name again? I swear I recognize you.
I used to live nearby years ago, but I haven't been back in ages. I'm only back here to visit my sister for a bit. I'm sorry, who are you?
You're Annie Beaumont.
Okay, it's important to spell it correctly.
I remember. You got caught stealing from the newsagents one time and you weren't allowed back in. I knew I recognized you.
Oh, yeah? It's good you remember me for the right reasons. Hey, what are you doing? Don't pull that.
Is it even connected to something? It doesn't do it. Oh, it's the bell. I wonder if that's... Huh. Is it even connected to something? It doesn't do anything.
Seriously, don't do that. They'll come up here and tell me off.
Damn, this room is creepy. How old is this doll's house?
Yeah, they weren't expecting me to turn up, and this was the only bed they had left. It feels like no one's been in here for a long time.
This is so weird. You know what happened to the girl that used to live here?
No.
My sister told me. She slowly went mad. There were plenty of other bedrooms, but she always chose to sleep up here. And then one day...
Hey, don't drop that. Seriously, stop messing around.
Whoops, too late.
Seriously? There's someone down there, you idiot. You almost hit them. Oh, bloody hell.
Sorry, Anne. I'm Tony, by the way, if you don't remember me. Are you coming to the living room?
I hardly know anyone else here. Just leave me alone.
All right, Anne. Sorry. I'll see you later. The door closes and locks. Okay, so the girl that they're talking about must be the girl from Oswald's whole situation. And this is the doll house. So Annie and Victoria are sisters. And it's Victoria Beaumont. Name 7. Victoria Beaumont. And that's, so they grew up around here. They were like childhood
friends.
Right. And that's why Eve talks about like Eddie having this past experience of Victoria. Okay, cool. And the bell. What the fuck is the bell? So Annie knows about the bell.
Or just doesn't want
to be yelled at.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Thornton hears the bell and is like, oh man, I haven't heard that in a long time. Interesting. Okay, so who are we missing? This is Annie and Tony. And hold on, then they at Act 2. And sorry about earlier, are we all good? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Great. I still want to try and figure out where... I would love to, like, get a firmer grasp on where people are in Act 1.
Yeah.
Before we move on.
Well, I bet we can figure that out.
Yeah. Okay. So... who are we missing here? We're missing in scene 2. We're missing Oswald, Martha, and Damien. And who's 9? Mommy Dower. Oswald, Martha. So I bet that Martha and Helen are sitting somewhere talking, and maybe Damien's there too, like in the living room. Let's just do a little guess. But Oswald not there, so that would be 5, 8, and 9. New file retrieved. Added to file list. Would you like a glass of something, Helen?
Hello, Martha. That would be wonderful. Thank you. You know, it's not often I get the opportunity to enjoy myself like this.
You should come around more often. Otherwise, I end up going through a whole bottle of wine by myself. No. Is that right?
Do you want to do Damien or should I?
Good evening.
Oh, wait, you were...
Helen. This is Damien. He's the lovely man that's courting Victoria. It's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Please.
Madam.
Please, Mrs. Dower.
Isn't he handsome? Would you like some wine, Damien? No, thank you, Miss Galley. Vic and I were just discussing what a lovely house you have. Oh, Damien, call me Martha, please. Did you manage to get the phone working? Yes, it was all fine. Vic just needed to make a quick call. We finished a minute ago.
Where are you from, then?
Sorry, I'm writing a note for Damien and Vic, and scene 1 are somewhere doing something.
Making a phone call. Or lying about making a phone call.
They're making a phone call, if you know what I mean. London. But Vic and I met while traveling in Egypt, actually.
Oh, so you travel a lot, do you?
Not so much anymore, but I'd like to plan another trip soon. Only if Vic wants to, of course. She's lucky to have you, Damien. I always thought she'd do well for herself, you know. Always a clever girl. That's too kind.
Well, it's nice to meet a young man who's made something of himself, at least. Too many these days lack discipline.
Right. Here come the others. Okay. So that just leaves Oswald for the... Oh, I wonder if I'm wondering where the hell Oswald is during this.
I'm not sure we know.
Yeah, but he's the only one missing for this chunk of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Attic, living room, kitchen, entrance. He's not on Quail Lane. I bet, actually, my guess is that he's in a location.
I bet he is in a location, yeah.
That we don't... Sorry, my gears were turning. He's in a location that we don't know about yet, would be my guess.
That could be.
Now, if you were a phone, where would you be? Maybe the sitting room? Living room? Oh, no.
We know it's not in the living room because they're talking about
it in the living room.
Yeah. Maybe it's in the phone room. You know, all these mansions have their own phone room.
PH for phone. Damien and Annie, which is 2 and 8.
Vic. Damien and Vic.
Oh, shit. Vic is 7? Yeah, okay. 1 PH. 7, 8. They're not in the phone room.
They're not in the phone room.
Dang. Maybe in the study? That's like a good place for a phone to be. No. Okay. Well, let me do a note here.
Well.
Damien.
You need to take note first.
Note. Damien and Vic on phone in 01. And I'll just do 01. That's sufficient.
That's sufficient.
And the ring. Okay. Wow. So much happening.
Many things are happening.
Okay. Tony and Oswald. So Annie in the attic.
No, we don't know where Annie is in the first scene.
No.
Yet. I don't think.
And then it kind of seems like maybe Annie stays in the attic for 4.
That does make sense.
New file retrieved. Added to file list. Note, the name of the files are based on the time, location, and people that are involved.
Yeah, we knew that already.
I was supposed to find this one much earlier than I did, huh?
I don't think so.
1 is the time code, AT refers to the attic, and 2 refers to person 2.
I think you were supposed to figure it out and then only find the information afterwards.
Sneaky.
After you figured it out for yourself.
This is the earliest point that the audio recovery stretches back to for person 2. The scene takes place in the attic. Note that I've capitalized and emboldened the location names to denote where in the dialogue I based them from. Nowadays, the house has long since been demolished, and I couldn't find any records of the layout, so I can only go off the names I've found within the audio. Of course, it hasn't been easy to work out where all the audio takes place, but I've tried my best. Below is what I believe happens in this scene. Person 2 is asleep. There's a heavy rain outside. Then there's a thunderclap and she wakes up. She gets out of bed and opens the window. It's stormy outside. You can faintly hear a knock at the front door. That's about all I can make out. We'll put aside the ethics of listening in on someone sleeping for the moment. If you'd like to follow person 2 through the story, you can try find 2, although it will only show files you've viewed already. Else, you can have a look at the other scenes in time code 1. They all happen at about the same time. Okay, so we don't need to find Annie. Or this is, when they say this is as far back as the audio record exists for person 2, they mean it for everyone because it is scene 1.
Presumably.
Okay, so Annie asleep in the attic. Tony comes in. Oswald comes in. Poor Annie just wants to be left the fuck alone in her attic.
And is not alone in the attic in scene 4, it seemed. Right? You tried that already, 4?
Yes,
Did
but
you?
that is interesting to think then that she's not alone there. So either she leaves the attic or someone else joins her in the attic. It's her like fucking unending parade of people while she's sleeping.
Who else are we missing for scene 4? Because we have a lot of people.
Yes. We're missing Annie. We're missing 4 is Tony. But Tony leaves at the end of...
Yeah.
Right. Yes, I'll see you later. The door closes and locks. So it's not... We're missing Tony, but we know Tony is not in the attic.
Well, Tony is in the living room in 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a leading question, or were you...
No, it was just...
Yeah. So Tony accounted for 7, which is Vic.
Mm-hmm.
Not accounted for. Oh, Vic is the only other person not accounted for.
What?
2 is Annie. 4 is Tony, but we know Tony is not in the attic because he just...
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he left.
Because he would have had to have gone back up to the attic.
Right.
Right, because he was in the living room. That's why I asked if Tony was in the living room.
Yeah, he was in the living room the scene before.
Yeah.
But we don't know actually who's in the living room in 4. Okay, hold on. So, yeah, Tony...
So, what happens at the end of that big living room scene? A bunch of people leave, but not everyone, right?
Yes. Martha goes to the study with John and Damien. Helen and Eddie have a conversation in the billiards room. And then other people...
Who else was...
stay in the living room, I guess. No, they all leave. No one is in the living room.
Oh,
None of these people are in the living room.
Yeah.
In 4. So it could be Oswald chilling in the living room by himself in 4, which maybe we should check.
Yeah.
No. Let's see.
I wonder if they all... Does they all mean every single person or just the people who are listed?
It says they all leave. 4, 5. So there's only 2 people. Who are the 2 unaccounted for here?
Tony and...
Number 1.
No, that's John. John leaves.
Oh, right. Tony and Vic.
Yeah.
And Tony knows Annie, so it's reasonable that Tony would know Vic. Oh, maybe Vic goes up to talk to Annie because they're
siblings.
Yeah. So that's 2 and 7. There we go.
Yay.
It really is her fucking unending parade up there. New file retrieved. Added to file list. There's another knock at the door. Annie? The door opens.
Vic, I'm so sorry. I swear it wasn't me.
Annie, I don't care.
Seriously, it was Tony. It won't happen again.
Annie, I need to talk to you about something.
Are you okay? Is it Damien?
No, it's just strange. Something's off.
You mean with Eddie?
I don't know why he invited me back here. I thought we'd be friends, you know. Now he's with Eve.
What did he say?
It's not like he said anything, really. He just seemed angry with me for some reason.
Then why are we here? You don't need to be friends with him.
I know. Would you hold on to this for me?
I can find somewhere to hide it, if that's what you mean. I wouldn't be caught dead wearing it myself.
It's not that bad, is it? I think I just hoped he'd notice. I thought it might be a nice gesture, but I think it was a mistake.
He only invited you round to show off his new engagement, So don't feel like you owe him anything.
Ha, that's rich coming from you.
Please, Vic, you didn't tell Mom, did you?
Darling, you can stay with us as long as you like, but you need to talk to her at some point or this won't go away.
I'll talk to her if you go and tell Eddie he's not worth your time. Seriously, Vic.
Annie, for God's sake, just stay out of trouble, will you?
I was already.
I know. See you later, darling.
The door closes.
Okay, so what is Vic passing off to Annie here?
Something...
Hold on to this for me.
Something wearable.
Something wearable. It's not bad, is it? I think I just hoped he'd notice, and I thought it might be a nice gesture, but I think it was a mistake. That could be she picked up the engagement ring. Does the timeline on that? No. 4. Because it sounds like something Victoria's.
I don't know.
No, because the ring is lost really early on in the first scene. And so she, like, I feel like emotionally that makes sense. Like, she picks up the ring being like, oh, this will be a nice thing to do, but the vibes are super weird. And she's like, if I give this fucking engagement ring to him, that makes it way weirder. And then
it's possible. Yeah,
Annie, who has a history of stealing things, has the ring that is missing in a way that will blow up later.
How much longer do we want to go tonight?
Oh, probably not that much. I'm just having fun. Yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. So I think I'm just going to make a note. Vic gives Annie ring to hide in 04. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then Tony is the only person who's unaccounted for in 4.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cycle through
locations.
Yeah, there's clearly locations we don't know about yet because there's a couple of these that we haven't been able to brute force where it's like there's just one person. But let's see. So it's not the living room.
We have the dining room.
Could be outside.
Or the entryway.
There's also the chapel, theoretically, but
yeah,
maybe not yet.
We don't have anyone... Oh, we do have... Sorry, no, I'm wrong. We don't have anyone in Eddie's room if he's snooping.
Oh, he could be snooping. But maybe not. Okay. Dang. Okay. Well, we'll start... Or we'll keep going next. I think it'll be harder to get back into it to remember where everything is. But so it's like kind of nice to be able to like play it in one fell swoop. But also...
it is 6:30.
Yeah. Okay. And then save... I'm just going to do a manual save.
Yeah. Do save again.
And then do save to disk.
Yeah. Just in case.
I'm going to do this off stream because I don't want it to show all your file names
okay. Yeah, that's fair.
On here. So.
All of my very secret documents.
Yes, exactly. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for coming to a little puzzle game. I hope this has been entertaining. This is one where it's like I'm curious to see if you're not like driving and typing how much of this is like parsable if you're listening, or if it's kind of a mess. But I hope it's been fun. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to see what's going on. This is really making me want to watch Clue, which is just this entire movie. Dusty says, thanks for streams. Thanks for coming out. We will pick this up again next week. Yeah, and maybe plan to do a little longer one just because it's fun to do. Nat says, I enjoyed it. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Ruby says, TY for stream, TY for chat.
TY for Ruby.
TY for Ruby at all times. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I hope that if you're celebrating the American holiday, that you have a good one and eat some good food. And we'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.